The second day here at the OCAA Championships. Connor Forrest here, and we are ready to go with the Fleming Knights and the Niagara Knights. It is a battle of the Knights here in the first Consolation game of this Friday morning. Yesterday, an exciting day. All teams going head-to-head, and we have 4 games today. 9:30, as you are watching right now, the Niagara Knights and the Fleming Knights. At 12:30, we have the second Consolation match between the University of Mississauga Eagles and the Sheridan Bruins. And later in the day, we have our winners matches. Both teams have taken the field, and we are ready to go. 2 key individuals to look out for this game are Keith Makabuya, who is a league all-star for the Niagara Knights, and Joel Garung, who is also an all-star for the Fleming Knights. Fleming yesterday lost to Humber in a 3-2 game, and the Niagara Knights lost a heartbreaker to the Fanshawe Falcons despite the fantastic play from their keeper, Jordan Provenzano, who is not playing today. Sam Robson will be getting the start. This is a do-or-die match. The loser of this game will be going home, while the winner will be moving on. Both these teams equally matched in every way possible. Record, both 3 wins in the regular season, both taking losses yesterday. And we get to see who wants it more in this early match here at Centennial Field. Immediately off the bat, we see Fleming. And they're working it in the Niagara zone. And they turn that over. Latham, he's going to clear that. They're going to reset. Joey Pinello. That's number 11, Jaden Miller-Foster. He was sensational yesterday. Despite the loss, he did record a goal. Now Fleming with the lead pass to number 7, Duncan Allen, but that's going to be swept up by the keeper. Niagara will clear. The Knights averaging 1 goal a game, allowing 2 goals a game, while the Fleming Knights allowing 2 goals a game, while scoring 2 goals a game. So these 2 teams evenly matched. It is anyone's game here. Another lead pass to Duncan Allen, but that's going to be cleared by Niagara. Passing in the midfield. Alex Latham, he gives it up. Pass back to Latham is stopped. And the Knights regain possession. Challenge from Latham. Taishu Chan, he can't control it. Going back the other way. Niagara slowly working their way into the Fleming zone. The weather today, much better than it was yesterday. We had winds of a high of 60 kilometers an hour, making it very hard for these players. But today, the sun is shining, and it's looking to be a fantastic day. As mentioned before, 3 games to come after this. Battle in the midfield. Both teams looking to gain possession. Niagara working back into their own zone. Trying to control the tempo of this game. Andrew Curry, he's going to lob that center. Challenges middle field. Taishu Chan. And that's Joel Garung who's going to go down on the challenge. He will get up. And Fleming's number 10, Matthew Kugwana, He's going to try to cross it, but that's not going to go. Sam Robson with the clear. He will be getting the start over Jordan Provenzano, who was sensational in Niagara's loss yesterday to the Falcons. Duncan Allen, he's going to chip that inside. Now Fleming with an opportunity here. Cook Vanellin. He's trying to find space. He's double teamed. And Fleming will keep possession. Fantastic challenge from Andrew Curry from the Knights to keep that out of play. Joel Garoon, league all-star. Vanellin trying to find Duncan Allen. Gonna go long. Allen misses the headers. Andrew Gurr. And that was number 14, Zachary Mooj. Battle in the corner. Fleming.
I'm good to say the whole game if we need to.
Gonna regain possession. Gurr to Garoon. Garoon to Chan, but Chan can't handle it. Taishu Chan couldn't quite get a foot on it. Gonna be another goal kick. So far, no real opportunities for either team. Allen. Fleming, gonna take it back to their own end and reset. Craig. Another challenge on the right side. That's Latham. He's gonna take it. The lead pass inside. Tonight's trying to control the ball. Fleming, challenge, and there is contact on the play, and we will have a free kick coming up. The Niagara Knights with their first opportunity of the game. That is number 14, Charlie Dose with the crossing. Here comes the kick. Dose is going to go for it. And that's going to go high and wide. Fleming will take it back the other way.
Yeah. No, I just mean, like, I'm fine to stay, like, the entire day if I have to, but it's like, I don't care. Yeah. Sweet. Same. Yeah, same with me. It's like, I don't care when I switch. Like, I love following people on camera. It's fun.
Miller Foster on the left side.
My res room.
He's challenged, and ball goes out.
I don't even know.
Craig will throw in to Miller Foster. Matthew Kukuana.
Well, I don't like watch people, but like I'll like people watch sometimes.
Fleming gonna slow this game down a bit. Pinello. Back to Craig.
No, I just like walking through the parking lot, like doing rain. I see like some weird shit sometimes, you know, whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's when it's the most fun. When people are drunk and. No, I just see like drunk people. Ooh.
And a fantastic shot from number 3, Joel Garoon, the All-Star, but that's stopped by Sam Robson. And the Knights.
Okay, there's still things that I'm you.
Trying to get it out of their own zone.
Camera, by the way, and then he keeps being like, "Oh, Marcelo, nice shot." So I'm making like,
So ball out of play.
Just casually walk over the bench, slipping on me really slowly. Yeah.
Niagara.
Why?
Trying to work it down the left side, but that's going to be cleared. And reset by Andrew Curry. Back to Robson. Some good ball movement. Middle field from Niagara. Charlie Dose. His ball's going to be taken. Lead pass.
Not the full day, but I did it yesterday, and
to Miller Foster, but that is going to be called offside.
It is hard, but as long as I
and here we have a replay incoming from that last goal, that last shot from Joel Garoom.
No. Oh, there isn't. But you can use like a towel.
The league all-star for Fleming.
Because I have a jacket on too, so.
Already showing to be making an impact in this game. Back to the action. The cross in. Robson will come out and play it. Curry. And he was looking for Andrew Gurr down the left side of the field. Not quite going to be able to play that. Garoom. Gurr. Fleming. Back to Garoom. Scott Allen on his right. Lead pass inside to Cook Finellen. Back outside, the cross. And that's going to go wide. Fleming with another opportunity to score from the top of the box. But it's going to be wide, and Robson will clear.
What?
Again, this is a do-or-die game for both teams. The loser will be going home, and the winner will move on in this OCAA championship. All bounce out of play. Throwing in from Curry. Finellen trying to find space. There's a whistle on the field. And a call against Niagara. So we will see a free kick for Fleming Knights. Joel Garoon already with one shot on goal.
Yeah, no, get the wall. Get that. The wall?
And it looks...
They're going to make a wall? Yeah, like a wide shot.
No, get.
Oh, yeah.
And here we see that last challenge.
Fuck, they're going to go G2 though.
Yeah, no.
On Finellen. And that's the whistle.
So yeah, just get the wall.
Yeah.
Now the kick.
Get the goal.
Yeah, I got it.
The kick coming inside from number 10, Matthew Kagwana. And the Fleming Knights take a 1-0 lead
Wait, Niagara.
over the Niagara Knights.
Oh, yeah, because they both lost, that's why. I was like, why are they playing this?
13th minute in, and we have ourselves the first goal of the game. Here's a replay on that. Matthew Kagwana with the cross to the right side, and Sam Robson just can't get a hand on it.
Oh, yeah.
1-0 for the Fleming Knights. Niagara finding themselves down early. And now Fleming, with that momentum, they're pressuring. The Knights down the right side. They're going to give it to their keeper. And the Knights will clear.
Fleming Knights goal in the 13th minute, scored by number 10, Matthew Kagwana.
That's me.
Challenge is in the middle.
No.
Chan to the left. Miller Foster with the cross in. Duncan Allen was there for the header. That's going to be headed out by Andrew Curry.
Yeah, sure. Whenever.
And now we
14,
see a
20,
second
14,
opportunity for the Fleming Knights.
Deep laser. Oh, wait. You don't know?
Number 10, Matthew Kagwana, coming off of his first goal, no less than 1 minute ago. And he will take the cross in.
Sure, whatever.
Possible header from Joel,
Don't care.
but that's going to be cleared. Joel Garoong, league all-star, with an opportunity to score there. That would have been his first of the night. But Sam Robson will pick it up. And the Niagara Knights trying to get something going here. Allen, some contact there between Andrew and Curry.
Both.
And Fleming with the kick. Cross inside to Chan.
What's your shot? Just like close up. Oh, wait, I know that shot. Never mind.
Latham.
Pretty sure I know it.
He hands that off
How tight is it on the goal usually?
to Curry. He's pressured by Allen.
Volleyball?
Gurr.
Do any of the headset or what?
He gets by his defender. Latham inside. Niagara pushing forward. Shot is in. Gurr was there,
When I'm like getting on air or what?
but not able
This is what camera.
to get a foot for the rebound. That ball, however, last touch by the Fleming keeper. So now Niagara with a chance to score. That will be number 4, Andrew Gurr with the cross. It's up. That goes a bit too far. And Mudge turns it over. Miller Foster. He beats his defender. Lead pass.
Pretty close, yeah.
But Sam Robson will come out and play that. And he'll pick it up. Battle in the midfield for possession. Dump back into the Niagara zone. They give it back to Robson. And that will fly out. Fleming with the throw in the Niagara zone. Miller Foster. Chan can't quite control that off the throw in. And Gurr will look at to get out of his end. Garoong and Gurr alongside with Tristan Pitt.
They're not going to take my shot. Whenever.
Can't quite control it.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I won't even follow down there.
And Niagara pushing forward. Curry. Possible give and go between Curry and Latham. Doesn't fall. Tristan Pitt. Challenged by Garoong. There's contact. But no call. And Garoong is going to shoot that up for his teammate Cook Van Ellen.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
Allen. Cross does not go. Kagwana. They look to slow it down here. Fleming looking to be in control of this game so far. 1-0 is the score. Matthew Kagwana with his first in the 13th minute. And now another shot for number 17, Jordan Cook Van Ellen. Well, that's an easy save for Sam Robson.
Yeah, for the whole
Andrew Gurr
yeah.
can't quite beat Allen to the ball. Fleming with numbers. Allen inside the Chan. Lead pass a bit too strong. Replay coming in from that last attempt from Jordan Cook Van Ellen. Good shot, but easy save for Sam Robson. And the keeper will clear. Both teams trying to gain possession at the midfield. Looks like Curry will give it back to Robson. Niagara now with possession. Now here comes Niagara. Possible lead pass to Andrew Gurr, but that's taken back by Jewal. Allen to Kagwana. Lead pass to number 17, Jordan Cook-Vanellin, but that's just long. Latham. Miller Foster. Swarmed by Niagara defenders. Garung. Kagwana. He's going to find Miller Foster. Miller Foster trying to make something happen. He can't seem to shake the defenders. Aaron Grant is going to strip Foster. But Fleming with possession again. Joel Garung. Allen, the cross. Vanellin is there. And Vanellin is going to put that wide. Another opportunity for Jordan Cook-Vanellin. Put his first on the night and give the Fleming Knights a 2-0 lead. Sam Robson will clear. And here we see that last play off the header. Jordan just unable to control that.
Hey Dean, it's Marcelo, camera 4. Do you want me to get
And he's going to wish he had that play back.
in case of replays or anything?
Maduka
Dean.
working down the right side. Looking to find space. Niagara gets an opportunity. And Andy Hine, one of the leading goal scorers for this Niagara Knights team, going to put it just wide of the net. "22 minutes into the first. Both teams controlling the pitch. Some contact there on number 5, Aaron Grant, but no call. Fleming will throw in. They look to get it out of their own zone. They try finding Miller Foster, but that goes out of play. Vanellin. He got that ball in midfield, but seems to trip over. He had Miller Foster on his left. Grant to Curry. Curry a bit too strong. And Fleming taking it in the Niagara zone. Chan, right side. Chan with the cross, and Sam Robson with the save. Miller Foster was there for the rebound. And we could have been looking at a Fleming 2-0 lead. Fleming again taking it from the Niagara. Chan again loses his footing. Contact on the play. And it will be against Fleming. Here we have a replay of that last save. Well, there we see Chan losing his footing in the challenge. And it will be a goal kick for Sam Robson. Robson starting in for Jordan Provenzano, who had a sensational game. So expectations for him relatively high. Niagara trying to get something going. That was Andy Hine to Aaron Grant, and he puts that just wide. Niagara unable to generate a real scoring opportunity. Fleming controlling the pace of this game so far. Outscoring and outshooting the Niagara Knights. Kagwana, he has one. Kagwana. He's going to try crossing that in to Joel. But Garung unable to chase that down. He had Duncan Allen with him. Fleming looking to get something going here. Van Allen. He has control of the ball. Allen on his right. And here comes a cross from Allen. The header from Joel Garung, and he puts that long. Excuse me, that was Taishu Chan with the header. Taishu Chan recently had a few chances earlier in this half, and that header going to go long. On the cross in from Duncan Allen. Joshua Collins unable to beat Garung to the ball. Fleming generating opportunity after opportunity. They are knocking on that second goal. Allen misplays the ball, and that's a turnover. Joshua Collins battling Garung. Collins out in front. He tries crossing to middle field, but no Knights there to support him. Kagwana going to give it back to the keeper, and he will clear. Latham. Marinas. He's stripped by Andrew Gurr, and he's going to try giving up to Van Ellen. Curry. And Niagara looking to get control of this ball. And Marinas will turn it over. Back the other way. Come the Fleming Knights. The cross to Miller Foster. He's going to get this. Sam Robinson comes out. Sam Robinson out of the box. Miller Foster with the cross, but that is going to be blocked. Risky play from the keeper, Sam Robinson, coming out of the box to challenge Jaden Miller Foster. Cook Fenelon. Fantastic move, the cross in. Headed out. Chan inside. That is going to be knocked back out. And now Joshua Collins battling. Joel Garung, contact. And a whistle will be blown. Garung generating another free kick opportunity. And now we see the Knights in a position to score. Here we see Garung. Fantastic crossover. And he is going to be tripped by by Sam, no. Tripped by a Niagara player, not quite sure who. But the first goal of this game coming off a free kick from Matthew Kagwana in this exact same position. So Kagwana going to be looking for his second of the day. Kagwana going bottom left, and that's an easy save for Sam Robson. And now Niagara off to the races. Challenged by Miller Foster. Some contact. The Niagara. And we see that last kick from Kagwana. Not going to beat the keeper.
Putting on rain jacket.
Off that challenge for Miller Foster. Niagara will retain possession. Latham. The Knights working the ball at midfield. Marinas. Down to the corner. Here comes the cross in. The Knights. Joshua Collins is there, but that's going to be headed back out. Allen. Challenging Andy Hine. Garung to Allen. And that is back to midfield. Whistle on the play. Ball awarded to the Fleming Knights. Andrew Gurr going to stop that push by Niagara. And Sam Robson quick to get that back out to Curry. The cross in. Fenelon keeps the ball alive. Fenelon has Allen with him. Lots of contact on the play. Andrew Curry is down. There's Fenelon. Curry comes with the challenge. And you see there a grab from behind. So there will be a stoppage in play for injury. Curry still down. Be sure to tune into the 12:30 game following this University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles versus the Sheridan Bruins. The Bruins coming off a tough loss against the Golden Shields. So again, here we see Fenelon. Curry with the initial shove, but then Fenelon coming in with that left hand, almost pulling Curry down by the jersey. And clearly he came down funny. 32 minutes in the first half. And still 1-0 for the Fleming Knights. So Curry will be checked out by the medical staff, and the Fleming Knights will take this opportunity to huddle up. So the Fleming Knights, prior to losing a tough game against the Humber Hawks, beat St. Clair 2-1 in order to advance to this OCAA championship. So they definitely don't want their season to end, as well as the Knights. Niagara still trailing following the 12:30 match between the Eagles and the Sheridan Bruins. We have our winners from Thursday's action, the Fanshawe Falcons versus the Humber Hawks, and the Algonquin Thunder versus the Cambrian Golden Shields. Cambrian coming off a big win in shootout against the Sheridan Bruins, who will be playing following this game. Their keeper, Evan Phillips, player of the game, was sensational. Of course, the Algonquin Thunder, reigning national champions. And they will be on at 6 o'clock. The Humber Hawks undefeated this season and runner-ups the prior year to the Algonquin Thunder, so you definitely do not want to miss these two matches. Game 3 and 4, 3:30 and 6 o'clock today live right here from Centennial Field. Curry will be taken off the field, and this will result in a few extra minutes at the end of regulation. Joel Garoong living up to his league all-star status with a few shots on goal so far, creating opportunities. And Matthew Kagwana with the only goal of the match so far. And Sam Robson will get us back underway with the goal kick. Whistle is blown, and we're back at it. Allen, right side of the field. Duncan Allen taking 2 defenders. He's going to chip that inside. Niagara trying to find an opening. Maninas. He's challenged by Pinello. And right now, the Knights looking to find a hole in this Fleming defense. Miller Foster. Miller Foster with a fancy move, but doesn't get by. Again, working that right side of the field. Kagwana will clear. Throw in for Niagara. Greg to Miller Foster. Finello is there as well. Miller Foster pressing the defense. Miller Foster with the challenge, no call. Allen, he puts the lead pass into Foster, but Sam Robson comes out and prevents that, and he will clear. Another opportunity for these Knights. Header by Craig. And Kagwana gonna get that right out of there as we approach the 45-minute mark. Pinello. Lead pass to Miller Foster. Foster back to Pinello. Kagwana. To Garoong.
You want to take over?
Allen and back to Garoong.
Yeah, sure.
Collins challenging. Andrew Gurr. Collins. He can't control it. Fleming will throw in, and you see some action right there at right side middle field. Garoong trying to get that into Fenelon. And Fenelon gonna keep that in play. Fenelon stuck in the corner. He's looking for a way out. He tries going baseline. But the linesman rules that ball out of play. Robson with the kick. And we have another player down. Does not seem to be as severe as the case of Andrew Curry. I believe that is number 14, Charlie Dose. He seems to be all right. Collins. Generating some space. His cross is blocked by Garoong. play. Duncan Allen coming down funny on his ankle.
Are you focusing too?
And the official calls for the trainer to come in. Some physical play in this first half. We just saw Andrew Curry go down, and he has not yet returned. And now, number 7 for the Fleming Knights, Duncan Allen. Here we see a challenge and a collision there where Allen must have come down wrong on his ankle, which does seem to be what is being looking at. There will be quite a few extra minutes after regulation. Now Allen going to be taken off by his teammates. And here we see it again. Allen colliding with his teammate. Definitely came down wrong. So Kagwana and Gurr going to help Allen off the field. And back into play, Collins will throw in. Call on the play. And now Niagara will be given a free kick. Both the loss of Andrew Curry and Duncan Allen. Critical losses to both teams, both players very involved in the game. But Niagara now has an opportunity to equalize. Joshua Collins with the cross, the header. It's up. Scramble in front. And it's going to be scramble in front of the box. And Fleming clears it. Still inside, easy save from the keeper. And the Fleming Knights fend off that free kick from Collins. Maduka gonna challenge the keeper, force a kick. Kagwana. Back to the keeper. Pinello. That lead pass to Chan. Chan's gonna get it back. Pinello. He tries to find number 19, Jamie Gilmore. And Pinello gonna take that back. He's got Felon. Not gonna give it to Finellin. He's gonna give it to Miller Foster. And Fleming controlling the pace of this game. Andrew Gurr to Pinello. That's going to be cleared by number 8, Joey Pinello. Miller Foster inside. And Jaden Miller Foster is going to put the second one in for the Fleming Knights to take a 2-0 lead. Jaden Miller Foster off the cross, in all alone from the left side, and he puts that one in the bottom right corner. A minute before the end of regulation here in the first half. 2-0 Fleming Knights. Matthew Kagwana and Jaden Miller Foster.
44th minute by number 11, Jaden Miller Foster.
That is Foster's first goal of the day. And here we see it again. Miller Foster putting that one away in the bottom right. Foster. Had a good play yesterday in their loss to Humber, where he recorded a goal there as well. Niagara looking to counter. That was number 15, Iflotana Maduka, and that one just going to go wide left of the net. 5 minutes of extra time here at the end of regulation in the first half, largely due to the injuries of Duncan Allen and Andrew Curry, both who have not yet to return. The cross in, Foster, not gonna quite get that. Hine. Maduka, as you saw right there on that replay. Off balance shot, goes wide. A good opportunity for the Niagara Knights. So that 5 minutes of extra time starting to wind down now. Chan challenged by Marinas, but he gets it out. Gurr. Pinello. Caguana gonna go for that cross to Miller Foster. We saw Miller Foster score on a similar cross less than 5 minutes ago, but that one gonna be a bit long. And Sam Robson will clear. That's gonna go straight to Pinello. He's gonna give that to Morgan. Caguana. And that's given to Joey Pinello. Pinellon. Challenging the ball. Pinello, he's gonna wind up for this one. Easy save for Sam Ronson.
Hey, how long is injury time? How long is injury time?
There we see Pinello. Pinello. Challenging, lead pass from Gozala. And that's not gonna go anywhere. And Garung. Into Pinello. Gurr being pressured by two Niagara Knights. He's gonna put that back into his own end.
He's only one.
Niagara
Carmen's killing
trying to
him.
find something before this half ends. Marinas.
Oh, he said I was
They move it inside. Latham unable to break the Fleming defense. But Marinas. Challenged by Miller Foster.
getting the credit.
Foster keeps it in play. He's going to chip that up to Fenelon. Cook Fenelon. Gives it to Garung at the top of the box. Garung going to take a wild shot. And the league all-star going to blow that high and wide. Two nothing for the Fleming Knights. Coming off of Matthew Caguana's free kick and Jaden Miller Foster. The dump in for Chan.
Ooh.
Robson comes out of the box, and that is going to be cleared by Aaron Grant. And there you see Miller Foster keeping that alive. Fantastic effort on Jaden Miller Foster's end. He already has one on the night. That is 2 straight games where Jaden Miller-Foster has put a goal up on the board for his Fleming Knights team. That cross gonna be kicked out by Marinas. And Sam will clear. And there you hear it. That brings the first half to a close. The Fleming Knights lead the Niagara Knights 2-0 from Matthew Kagwana and Jaden Miller-Foster. The Fleming Knights have controlled the overall game so far. Tone, shots, and overall score. Coming to you live here from Centennial Park. We experienced heavy winds yesterday, but today we seem to be experiencing some sunshine right now. Perfect weather for some soccer. Second half underway, 45 minutes to go. Niagara down 2, and it is do or die. One team will go home after this. So right there, you see the first from Matthew Kagwana. And that right there set the tone. Matthew Kagwana again. He's had multiple opportunities and has one on the board. Jaden Miller-Foster. Sensational play from him. This Fleming Knights team clicking on all cylinders. We will resume play shortly. We will be right back. It is do or die for the Fleming Knights or the Niagara Knights. Fleming up 2-0 at the beginning of this second half. They have been controlling the pace of this game so far, clicking on all cylinders. So Niagara going to have to do something. And right off the gate, we see Fleming. Miller Foster, he has 1 goal on the day. Controlling the pace of this game. Craig, he's going to try crossing that in. Pinello, that's going to be batted right out. The loser of this game heading home, while the winners will advance. If you're just tuning in now, be sure to catch the 12:30 game between the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles against the Sheridan Bruins. That one coming up next, followed by Game 3 at 3:30. The Fanshawe Falcons versus the Humber Hawks, 2 of the top teams in the league, as well in Game 4, 6 o'clock p.m. The Algonquin Thunder, the defending champions, will go up against the Cambrian Golden Shields. That one coming up at 6, so be sure to stay tuned. Right now, 45 minutes to play. It has been a somewhat physical game. No cards given out. Andrew Curry and Duncan Allen both taken out due to injury for both teams and have not yet returned. Caguana. Back to Caguana. He has 1 goal on the day. Craig. To Miller Foster. Pinello. Pinello, lead pass inside for Miller Foster. He can't keep that in play. But it looks like it will be a corner kick for the Fleming Knights, and now they have an opportunity to make this a 3-0 game. The kick will be taken by Joel Garoon, League All-Star for this Fleming Knights team. And that one's going to come in, and an easy kick out for Niagara. The Knights trying to chase that ball down. And Niagara trying to find a way to get themselves on the board. That was Joshua Collins. He can't quite break through. Zola, over into Marinas. Now Niagara gonna bring it back to their zone. Price. Latham, challenged by Caguana. Again, up to Miller Foster, the lead pass, but Price is gonna beat him to it. But right back out to Fleming, sloppy ball from Niagara. Craig to Chan. Miller Foster, poor pass. Foul on the play. That is going to be on Caguana for the shove on Connor Diaker. And right there we see the shove from Caguana, reaching over with his left and right. Pushing Diaker out of the way. And now the cross-in coming from number 10, Sam Gazzola. And Collins with a fantastic move inside to Latham. That's going to be taken back by Pinello. Latham trying to keep it in play. He does not. And Fleming will retain possession. A fantastic chance created by Joshua Collins. Still 40 minutes of regulation time to be played in this one. Marinas, he gives that one up. Chan, he tried getting that to Gilmore. Gonna go out of play. So far it's been a scramble for possession over on that left side of the field. Caguana just gonna get that out of there. And that was Charlie Dose feeding it up to Collins. Collins being challenged. Collins stays with it. He's going to try crossing that over to Connor Diaker, but picked up by the keeper. Another unsuccessful attempt from the Niagara Knights, trailing 2-0. Dose. Lead pass to Collins, but taken off by Garoon. Garoon going to try and cross it to Miller Foster. But Pinello with the sliding tackle, and it is going to get to Miller Foster. He has space. He's going to put the cross in. Chan with the header, but an easy save for Sam Robson. Fantastic cross in from Miller Foster, but Taishu Chan not able to get enough juice on it. Collins in the corner. Here comes the cross. The cross is in. Easy catch for the keeper. That was going to Sam Gonzalo. And Miller Foster exploding up the left side. Foster gonna draw some contact, and that's gonna go against number 21, Hayden Price. And free kick for these Fleming Knights. Pinello to Chan. Up in the air for Pinello. Scramble in front. And that is going to be called against the Niagara Knights. And the Fleming, excuse me, that would be called against the Fleming Knights. Niagara will retain the ball. Sam Robson will kick. Fleming still in control of this game. Niagara has not done anything yet to close this gap. Fleming leading in shots, possession, and overall score. Good passing from this Fleming squad. Pinello is going to try and chip it inside. Contact. Taisu Chan going to come inside. He gets the cross off. Miller Foster inside the box. It's going to be cleared out by Charlie Dose. And another opportunity for the Fleming Knights. Craig, left side. Pinello. Pinello. Is Craig on his right? Challenged by Diaker. Throw in for Fleming. Pinello. From Miller Foster back out. Number 8, Joey Pinello. That's a cross in. Cleared right out. Pinello. Ball is played out. And a throw in. Garoon gonna try and get that inside to Cook Fenelon. He has been active today. The cross not gonna go, but Miller Foster there in the corner to pick it up. Miller Foster, fantastic fake. He's inside. The cross is gonna be put out by Diaker, and we're looking at a corner for the Fleming Knights. Another opportunity spoiled. But the Fleming Knights knocking on that third of the game. They are pushing these Niagara Knights in their own zone. Josh Pinello will cross. And here we go. Pinello crossing it inside. Miller Foster was there. And number 19, Jamie Gilmore with the rebound. But he unable to capitalize that as well. Miller Foster already with one goal tonight. If that header had gone in, he would have made it 2. Niagara pushing. Gonzalo. And Collins getting physical. Garung. Gonna try and get that out. Now Pinello. He's gonna try and lead that. And Niagara gonna play that back out. Marinas gonna make sure it goes out before number 19, Jamie Gilmore, can get a ball on it. No change in the dynamic of this game so far. Fleming still in control. We have a stoppage in play. And here's the throw in. Garung to Pinello. Pinello with the shot. And that's going to be saved by Sam Robson. Josh Pinello putting up his second shot of the game. And now lead pass to Diaker. But Joey Pinello and Craig are there. Contact on that play, but no call. And Connor Diaker limping. Hayden Price to Marinas. Souza Forte. He tries leading that to Collins, but that put out of play. Approaching the 57-minute mark, still 2-0 for these Fleming Knights. Andrew Curry for the Niagara Knights. And number 7, Duncan Allen, both out with injury, have yet to return. Scramble on the left side, it will be a throw-in. Garung gonna try and get that up to Fennell. And he's gonna cross that over to Craig. Craig can't handle it. And Niagara trying to push up. Diaker challenging. That's Joey Pinello. The Knights regain possession. Marinas. And they're going to slow it down. Give it to Hayden Price. And they're going to work this ball through. Latham, the lead pass to Gonzalo. He's in the box. Gonzalo. That's going to be knocked out by Craig. And we're looking at a throw-in for Niagara. Substitutions coming in. Substitutions coming in at number 19. Utubesi Morgan. And he's coming in for number 12. Excuse me, this is substitution for, yes, for Niagara. He's coming in for number 12, Souza Forte. Challenge in the corner, and it will be a goal kick. Tyler Del Pararo, the goalkeeper for the Fleming Knights. Hasn't been under too much siege as of late, but has been performing well. 2-0 remains to score. And Tyler, he will clear. That's to Miller Foster. Greg, and he will clear that down. Looking for Cook Fenelon. Joshua Collins going to put that in deep. Connor Diaker there, but it's going to be headed out by Logan Craig, who has been active on the defensive end. Joey Pinello heads that out. Second throw-in. Diaker with the cross in, but Andrew Gurr gonna knock that out. Joel Garung, league all-star. stopping Morgan at the left side of the field, and Morgan will throw in. He's got Latham and Marinas. Marinas, right back to Morgan. Morgan gonna put that up in the center of the box. Gonzalo with the back header. He's got Connor, some contact. And Diaker limping off of that. He went head to head with Tyler Del Paro, the keeper for this Fleming Knights team. And now Fleming moving up. Karung into the corner. That's Gilmore. Marinas takes it back.
Ooh.
Gilmore challenging that ball, and he is tripped by Morgan. And we are looking at a free kick for the Fleming Knights. Here we see that recent contact. Number 19, Jamie Gilmore, attempting to take that ball and was tripped by number 19, Morgan, for the Niagara Knights. And now we see the cross, Joel Garung. It's inside the box. It's headed in! And the Fleming Knights take a 3-0 lead over the Niagara Knights on the cross in from Joel Garung, the league all-star, making it happen again. Here's a replay, fantastic header. Joel Garung, and that is inside. Joel Garung with the cross in. Not quite sure who scored the goal yet, but we will have that information in a second. Niagara controlling in their own end.
Fleming Knights goal in the 62nd minute, scored by number 19, Jamie Gilmore.
And that is number 19, Jamie Gilmore, who was tripped, which caused the free kick, which ultimately he would put in the back of the net. Jamie Gilmore getting his first of the day. And now Fleming in a 3-0 commanding lead, 63 minutes into this soccer match. And now Fleming just controlling the pace. Caguana, he gives it to Gurr, who's going to bring it to the right side. Gurr, controlling the middle. Marinas to Collins. Collins beats Caguana. And that is onside. Here come Niagara. They put it up, and Morgan gonna put it long on the left side. Number 19, Utabise Morgan, blowing a perfect opportunity for the Niagara Knights to get on the board. They had a 3-2 man advantage. Some confusion about whether the play was onside, and he just puts that wide. But Niagara not going to sit still. They dump it into Gazala. Garung, he's going to play that out, and now we're looking at a corner. Collins will take the kick. Here comes the cross from Collins. Collins. That cross not going to do much. Marinas. Back outside. The incoming kick. And that's blocked by the Fleming defender. And the Fleming keeper hustling to keep that in play. And Tyler Del Paro will pick that up. And the Knights will go back the other way. Header from Chan. Vanello. tries finding Gilmore. That's not going to go through. And Garoong throwing it up to Fennell. Scramble. But Niagara comes out with it. Misplay on the part of Niagara. Chan gives it to Miller Foster on the left side. Can he get a shot off? Chan coming in. Caguana launching it from far, and that's going to go way off. The Fleming Knights with an opportunity on a misplay
What's up? Sorry, I was just tying my shoelace.
from the Niagara Knights.
Yeah.
But Niagara manages to still keep this a 3-0 game.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I did, but
Collins can't quite chase that down, and back the other way we go. Joel Garoon, beautiful cross to Finello. Pinello loses that. Gozala inside, and an easy save for Del Prado. He's going to grab that up and give it straight to Pinello. Josh Pinello. Taisu Chan. Back to Pinello. He loses the handle. Pushes it upfield. Back come Niagara. Dieker. Pinello. Looking for that handball on Alex Latham. Matthew Caguana. The man who sparked the momentum for this Fleming Knights team with the first goal coming in at the 13-minute marker off a free kick. From there, it has been Fleming's game. Pinello. Andrew Gurr. Caguana. Beautiful cross up to Gilmore, but Sam Robson's going to come out and take that. And Robson with the clear. We have a substitution on the field.
I'll take a quick leak.
Number 20. Coming for number 14. Francesco Serbo coming in for number 14. Charlie Dose. Charlie Dose active on both ends of the field. Marinas will take that free kick.
Adam, I'm on Marcel's camera. It's back there.
Fennellen with the shot. That's going to be blocked. Chased down by Craig. He's challenged by Dieker. Craig plays that off Connor Dieker. Pinello. Garoong moving over to Gilmore. He has Chan with him. They move it inside to Chan. Back to Gilmore, but that's going to be cleared out by the Niagara Knights. Caguana moving it back in to Garoon. Challenge on that play. And that's going to go against Joel Garoong. Marinas up to Joey Collins. Collins taking it coast to coast. Collins finds his way into the box, but Caguana is going to knock him off. Pinello. Miller Foster. Trying to beat Hayden Price on the dribble. Pinello with some space. He's going to try crossing that into Chan. Stopped. Pinello's going to give that one away. Alex Latham. Marina is trying to give it back to Latham. No good. Inside pass from Caguana. Fenelon with the shot. Just going to ring over the top of the crossbar. And that will be out of play. Goal kick for Sam Robson. Jordan Cook Fenelon on a fantastic lead pass from Matthew Caguana. And here's a cross in from Tashu Chan. And that's going to fly with the wind. So here we see the fantastic lead pass from Caguana. And Fenelon unable to put that one away. And there you see Jaden Miller-Foster. Fleming controlling the end. Foster is there in front of the net. That's going to fly by, and Sam Robson will clear that out of there. Niagara pushing out. Pass to Dieker. Intercepted. Marinas. To Latham. Latham stripped by Pinello. Some contact there. But no injury. Now, Collins. Challenged by Pinello. Call on that play. Free kick. Niagara Knights. 72 minutes have been played so far. Fatigue starting to set in on both sides. If the Niagara Knights wish to get back in this game, they have to do it now. Trailing 3-0 and no signs of coming back. The Fleming Knights have controlled this game from start to finish. Cook Fenelon. He's going to move that back out. Garoon. No room for a shot. Gilmore on the right side. He's caught offside. Wasted opportunity. And the Niagara Knights regain the ball. Garoon unable to find a shot. They look for Gilmore, but he is called offside by the linesman. Niagara, season on the line. The cross to Dieker. And that's going to be too strong. Tyler Del Paro will clear that up. And back come the Fleming Knights. Matthew Caguana. To Joey Pinello. Scramble middle field for possession. Latham. Latham gonna challenge Gurr. Latham beats Andrew Gurr. 3-on-3. Here comes Latham. Latham puts up the shot, and it's gonna go wide right, beating the keeper, but no goal. Alex Latham with an opportunity, taking it from midfield all the way to the end, but unable to finish. Alex Latham beating his defender, Andrew Gurr. Finding space. But the score remains the same. Josh Pinello calling the play. And we seem to have an injury on the field. And that looks to be Alex Latham. Latham limping after that last possession. So Latham, he will be taken off the field. That makes 2 injuries for these Niagara Knights this game. Andrew Curry and now Alex Latham. These Knights, their hopes of continuing this season looking grim. However, Latham might return. His injury not looking as severe as that of Andrew Curry. Play will commence. Garung to Pinello. And now you can see Fleming starting to play more conservative, controlling the pace of this game. They tried going to Cook Fenelon. That goes wide, and time ticking away. 15 minutes to go with roughly 1 minute to 2 minutes of extra time. These Niagara Knights have to do something now.
It's like not focused at all.
Garung,
Was it always on focus?
contact with Morgan.
Oh, true.
Now Gilmore trying to control the ball, being challenged by Marinas.
Wait, was there a goal?
And Sam
There might have been a goal.
3-0.
Yeah,
Robson will
there's
clear.
one, I think. Oh, I
2 in
can't.
the first and then 1 here.
Oh, I can't remember when it was then.
Clear from Sam Robson. Fleming regains control immediately. They give it to Gilmore. Pinello. That ball coming off his foot funny. Contact. Now Tashu Chan working inside the box. Some contact. And last touch on Chan. Niagara Knights with possession. And Sam Robson looking for the rather quick goal kick, but he's going to slow it down. And the Knights looking to make a meaningful offensive possession here. Again, straight off the kick, Fleming regains possession. Garung keeps it alive. It is now ruled foul on Morgan. Free kick for Fleming. Garung. That free kick not going to do much. Souza Forte to Marinas. Marinas tries chipping that up to Collins. But Joey Pinello right there to send it back. The Knights looking to start something. They have Morgan in the corner. He's got space. Collins in the box. They cross it. The header to Collins, saved by Joey Pinello. And now Josh Pinello moving that to Chan. Miller Foster.
I have to go check on Ryan too. And, oh, I think someone.
Deep cross in to Gilmore. Josh Pinello gonna settle down.
12 minutes left, right?
Matthew Guguana. And now the Fleming Knights gonna control the pace of this game.
Well, like, what is there? The food truck, right? Is that it?
Moving inside.
Like well, like if we pay for it, then.
Craig.
You know.
He tries chipping that in. Pinello. Back to Miller Foster.
Like, what's even close to you?
I think there's a team.
Oh, okay. Because I like no clue what's around here.
You're from London, Ontario. How do you not know what's around here?
I know like Toronto, just not like Etobicoke, you know. Random ass places in Etobicoke.
So hungry.
I know.
And this Fleming Knights team just controlling the
I don't know why
pace
we have
of
food
this
today. It's
game,
really
working
weird.
the ball brilliantly around the box of the Niagara Knights. Miller Foster looking for the cross, and he gets it up. Chan is there. No good. And Morgan will clear that. Challenge from Garung.
That's a card, sir.
And the Fleming Knights will give up a free kick to the Niagara Knights, who are looking for a card on Garung for grabbing the ball and taking it himself for a short period of time. You can see frustration starting to onset on these Niagara Knights, who know elimination is 10 minutes away if they do not do something. Fleming clicking on all cylinders. Fenelon. And the cross inside. That one going to be deep. Josh Pinello is there. Pinello, fantastic move. He keeps it alive. He crosses that in. Fantastic save from Sam Bronson. Robson preventing the cross, which could have very well made it a 4-0 game. Dieker, some contact with Miller Foster. Pinello. Gives it to Joey Pinello. And we have replay from Sam Robson right there. That cross in very well could have been the 4th goal for those Fleming Knights. And now we have some substitutions coming in. Number 4, Joshua Collins will be coming out. And number 22, Brandon Taylor. As well, number 6, Connor Dieker coming out. And that looks to be number 17, Jamal Gaskin, who will be taking the place of Dieker. 8 minutes left in regulation. Craig. Pinello. Pinello maneuvering his way around a few defenders. He keeps that in Fleming possession. Garung. Back to Andrew Gurr. Fleming Knights doing whatever they want with this Niagara team. Gilmore. Fenelon. Gilmore tries crossing that. That's going to be blocked. Corner kick for these Fleming Knights, and another opportunity to get their 4th on the board.
How many gloves or something? Yeah. Wait, hold on just 1 second. I thought I could make it, but it's like getting bad. They're so warm. They're way warmer than mine, for sure. Just throw them in the washing machine or something, if you need to. Yeah. Holy shit, but they're actually fucking warm as fuck.
You deserve to get scored on. 4 people, you deserve to get scored on.
Niagara pushing that ball down into the Fleming end zone, but all hope seems lost at this point. Less than 7 minutes to go. Down 3-0. These Fleming Knights are clicking on all cylinders. And more substitutions coming in for these Niagara Knights, trying to get more fresh legs in. Number 11, Marinas, will come out.
Oh, there it is.
All right, goal kick. Tyler will push that out. Garung winding down the clock. Fenelon, he's gonna get a shot off, but that's gonna be saved by Sam Robson. Fenelon with a number of goals, a number of shots on goal today. He's been active on the offensive end. Matthew Kakwana with that opening goal, followed by Miller Foster. And then number 19, Jamie Gilmore. Those 3 comprising the goals for these Fleming Knights. And completely shutting out Niagara. Jamal Gaskin moving that in. Gaskin gonna chase that down. He beats Miller Foster to it. And it is ruled Fleming ball. Gaskin not happy with that. And substitutions coming in. Garung. That cross in. And you see there, just a dominant performance from this Fleming team. Number 19, Jamie Gilmore comes out at number 9. Coyote Esibo will come in. Esibo.
Oh, yeah, I'll go for this thing.
Here come Niagara. That cross in, but Kagwana right there, and that is not going to do anything. Another failed attempt. Frustration starting to ensue on this Niagara team. They just can't seem to get anything done. 86 minutes into this time. Miller Foster going to clear that out. And all is said and done. Unless Niagara can pull a miracle out of their hats, they need to score 3 goals in relatively 3 minutes. That shot long, and Tyler Del Palado will clear. Andrew Curry, Duncan Allen, and Alex Latham all sustained injuries in this game and have not returned. Should be especially concerned on the side of Fleming. Duncan Allen, an active participant in both their offense and defense. Joey Pinello to Greg. To Josh Pinello. Niagara trying to push it up, but Garung is right there. And he's just gonna let that go out of play. Fleming throw in. We have hit the 88-minute mark, 2 minutes in regulation play. Fleming leading 3-0. They're gonna get that Esiboya. Esiboya with a nice move. He moves inside the box, but that's gonna be taken away by Jamal Gaskin. Gaskin challenging. Pinello. Moving that up. Morgan. Lots of contact between Morgan and Garung. Joyal Garung. He throws that into Fenelon. Jamal Gaskin. And that pass going to be taken away by Kagwan. He's going to put that up to Miller Foster. Miller Foster on the right side. He's got one man to beat. Miller Foster fakes the shot. He's moving into the box. He's going to go for it. And that can be blocked by the defender and off of Miller Foster. Miller Foster already with a goal on the day. Looking for a second, but all is said and done. 6 seconds until 90 minutes of regulation. And here we see Miller Foster just putting his skills on display. Shot was blocked, but an incredible display of footwork. 2 minutes of extra time. And we have more substitutions coming in. Pardon me, substitution already came in. and 2 minutes of extra time on the clock. But at this point, all is said and done. Miller Foster, Kagwana to Asiboya. Scramble on the right side. Gonna be chased down by Brandon Taylor. Challenge in the corner. Niagara wins possession. Brandon Taylor trying to make something happen. The throw in. And that was Morgan trying to make something happen. And time winding down. Tyler Del Pilato gonna hold this. Boot it cross field. Here's Asiboya. He can't handle. It'll be a handball. And Niagara, what seems to be the last possession of the game. Souza Forte. Gaskin. That's gonna get blocked. Hayden Price with the clear. Andrew Gurr gonna bunt that out. Miller Foster. He's gonna push the ball up. Miller Foster gonna be stopped by number 5, Aaron Grant. Throw in for Niagara. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Fleming Knights are moving on. And the Niagara Knights have been eliminated. Final score, 3-0. Your scores for the game are Matthew Kagwana, Jaden Miller Foster, and number 19, Jamie Gilmore. A dominant performance from the Fleming Knights team. Niagara just couldn't keep up, and they will be going home. The Fleming Knights moving on. And that is our 9:30 match. Coming up after this, the 12:30 game between University of Toronto, Mississauga Eagles, and the Sheridan Bruins. You don't want to miss that. Players of the game coming up, and both teams will line up center field, middle field. All right, so as you see, players leaving the field. As you recently just heard, Joey Garung, named player of the game for the Fleming Knights. He was fantastic throughout this game. No goals, but he set up a number of plays. The foul, which led to the Matthew Kukwana free kick, was instigated by Joel Garung, as well as a number of other plays. He was fantastic. This Fleming Knights team really clicking on all cylinders. And the Niagara Knights will be heading home. The Fleming Knights' opponent has yet to be determined, but we will know shortly as the day commences. Be sure to stick around. 12:30, Sheridan Bruins, University of Toronto, Mississauga Eagles. That's coming up. And don't forget, 3:30 and 6 o'clock, the winners go at it. The Fanshawe Falcons will versus the Humber Hawks. Humber undefeated on the season with 1 tie. And of course, the defending champions, Game 4, 6 o'clock, the Algonquin Thunder versus the Cambrian Golden Shields. We are going to be joined by Stan Bombino, assistant coach with this Fleming Knights team. He'll be joining us in a moment. Hi, Stan. How are you?
I'm great right now.
Congratulations on your 3-0 win. A great performance from your team. I just have a few questions for you.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to know, how impressed were you to see your team play as a unit? You know, it wasn't just 1 or 2 individuals. You had everybody on the field contributing, all the way from Matthew Kagwana to your league all-star, Garung. How was it great to see your team really all on the same page, clicking offensively and defensively?
Well, to tell the truth is our team is based on team concept. We don't have any superstar per se. It's important for us to play as a team, so the guys stuck to the game plan, and you know, we just managed to come out strong, and we stayed on top of them. One major thing, I think, is that we were underestimated by other teams. We ended up 4th place on the standings, but in reality, we should have ended up 2nd, but due to a technicality, we ended up 4th. So, in my opinion, that played to our strength today, or at this tournament.
Well, absolutely. You guys played this Niagara Knights team in dominant fashion. 3-0 was the final score. I mentioned earlier Joel Garung. He was named a league all-star, but a key contributor on the field. He created a number of plays. How key is he to this team?
Who is that, sorry?
Joel Garung.
Well, you know, this is what he did this weekend. Somebody else contributed another game, but by far he contributed quite a bit. I mean, he was in on the scoring yesterday. He was in on the scoring again today. So what can you say? Without him, we probably wouldn't be here. He's a free kick specialist. He stuck to the game plan and saw it through.
All right. So obviously you guys don't know your next opponent, but how are you guys looking forward and preparing for this next match?
As we have been already, you know, we're quite prepared. We're ready to go. The attitude is positive. The players are keen. They're out to prove a point as well, is that they are a good team, and that's the message I'm sending here today as well.
Well, thank you so much, Stan, for answering our questions. Congratulations on your win, and best of luck throughout this tournament.
Thank you very much.
That was Stan Bombino, ladies and gentlemen, assistant coach for the Fleming Knights team. They defeat the Niagara Knights 3-0 in this first game of OCAA action here at Centennial Field on this beautiful Friday day. We'll be coming back to you with the 12:30 match between the Sheridan Bruins and the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in a moment.